WV Uncommon Place. This podcast is a variety podcast that houses numerous series to cover mental health, empowerment, podcast framework, and various intimate theories to get to know the hosts. Along with occasional movies reviews and dives in pop culture with our event podcast episodes. The Uncommon Place digs into bringing guests on that stories don't fit the mold and are very different. WV stands for the great state of West Virginia, and every quarter we cover something in West Virginia. Stacey and myself, JR, are your hosts, so please come along for this venture to our Uncommon Place.
Welcome to West Virginia Commonplace. Time for us to go back in time. The Silverhawks. This episode is going to be dedicated to them. This is about them. This is the rise and fall of them. Today we're going to take a flight into the cosmos of 80s animated nostalgia to explore the rise and fall of Silverhawks. I'm your host, JR, and together we'll journey through the celestial adventures and cosmetic challenges faced by this legendary cartoon. Sorry, my voice broke up right there. As we buckle up and prepare for this liftoff, let's rewind the tape to the early 80s, a time where space-themed animated shows were soaring high in popularity, and that's when the creators of ThunderCats came together to give us the space show, the Silverhawks. I got a little caught up right there. The Silverhawks were an elite group of cyborg law enforcement charged with protecting the galaxy from the sinister Monstar and his intergalactic mob. We'll introduce you to the captivating characters that made up the cosmetic team, from the valiant Commander Stargazer to the charismatic Quicksilver. Their metallic suits and impressive weaponry captured the imagination of young viewers, while the talented voice actors brought the characters to life with memorable performances. But let's focus on the characters and their development that resonated with the audience, making these true heroes in our eyes. Now, for me, it was like this. I grew up. We had ThunderCats that was on TV. When Silverhawks came on, Silverhawks was a big deal. Silverhawks was like, it didn't even last that long. It wasn't like ThunderCat status, but it held on, I want to say, for maybe just like one season. And that one season got replayed, and we went on and on from there. Now, Cooper Kid was a character that some people liked. Some people liked Bluegrass or Melodia. Hot Wing was the manager of the group. But Monstar was that motherfucker. And let me say this here. He was the first character, like a first villain that I rode out with. His idea of trying to take over the whole galaxy ran wild with me. And the crazy thing, and the reason I'm covering this one today, is because Silverhawks, to this day, they're still making animated characters for something that only had one season. And that's crazy and kind of ironic, because it's like, why did it only get one season? We'll dip and dab into that later on. So we'll start off here, and we'll just go from here. I forgot to talk about Steelheart and Steelwill. They were the two... They were the sergeants in this group. They were the two brother and sister here. The cast of the show was amazing. But like I said, Copper Kid got them going. There were various other characters that were involved with this that made it pretty cool. So the crazy thing, Monstar would change his character, and he would just go hard in the paint. And when he transformed, he turned into like this robot, this whole cyborg changing around type thing. And that rang true. And the show really failed. And I'm going to make this a really quick one, because like I said, Silverhawk only lasted one season. The reason that the show failed was because Silverhawk, the rank and brass people, did not take care of the show. And in that instance, that's how you lose a show. And countless times in doing these, I found, like, just simple reasons. But at this time, the momentum for everything that was going on with it, like it just didn't make sense. It was a lower more telepictures that would bring this, but Rankin Bass was a production on this, and I always will say that obviously ThunderCat overshadowed this, but even what happened to this is what happened to ThunderCat later on, when the episodes, just the plot just didn't match up, didn't go right, and it had a lot of unanswered plot lines. And when you hit unanswered plot lines in a TV show, that's when things get crazy and get out of hand. So that was a simple miscue in the problem inside the Silverhawks show, and that's what killed it. But since then, they've become like cult classics. Like, people break their necks to buy these new toys that they make ever so often, that you'll see come up from time to time. And the original toys are still highly sought after and expensive. It's kind of crazy that just out of the blue, like, I mean, there's some that like Quicksilver, for instance, that they have to scale, Buzzsaw, and a few other ones, and it's like a freaking Monstar out there, like, that's $55-$60. Like, you can buy certain characters that are still, within this thing, and it comes up in Comic-Cons, it comes up in all kinds of conversations. Everyone, when we talk about 80s cartoons or cartoons in general, this is one of the ones that definitely comes up. So, to me, it's just like, wow. Let's definitely just take this show and remember it for what it was. It was a great show in the first few episodes, first 10 episodes, and then after that, it kind of went a little crazy. So then after that, that's when I came to terms with it, that, hey, not every cartoon is made equally. Not every cartoon is going to resonate 20 or 30 years later. But the thing about this is the toy line from this series is what made this amazing. And on that note, I will leave you with this thought and this pattern that we've been doing on this show for a long, long time. I want you to go out there in the world, and just like this show of the Silverhawks, I want you to go seek the uncommon, and then we will meet at the West Virginia Uncommon Place.
Please follow WV Uncommon Place on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, where we have some great content, Facebook, LinkedIn. Hit up the merch store at oncommonplace.square.site. Join the email list from the website, and rate, subscribe, and give feedback from your favorite podcatcher. And lastly, thanks for listening, and tune into the next episode.